My mate Ash Pollard is here and we're going to be cooking one of her family favourites, also one of my favourites, Spanakopita.
I know. I feel like initially my children were a bit like, ugh, I don't want to have this because of the greens, but I have found the perfect way to feed it to my kids.
Tell me, because my 2.5-year-old does not want to see any greens in his food.
All right, well, let's get chopping and we can talk about it. Can you please cut up those green onions? I'm going to start
can.
sautéing this spinach.
Did you say green onions?
What do you call them?
Spring onions?
All right.
Depends where you're from, right?
Oh, wait, is that a...
Well,
where's
I think
that? What
some
region's
New South
that?
Wales, it's spring onions. And then...
Who calls them green onions?
You. You just called them green onions.
Maybe I just looked at them and I thought,
Green onions.
Also, just quickly, because we all know that spinach can gaslight anybody, I'm going to put a lot of spinach in because then it turns into very little spinach.
Exactly.
So this whole bowl will wilt and seem like absolutely nothing in a moment. Pop that in there, please.
Okay. So this just gets all cooked down.
Yeah.
And we're using baby spinach. There's no reason why you can't use silver beet.
I always use silver beet. Yeah, I just thought today it might be a little simpler because most people have spinach in their fridges.
Absolutely.
But often I do use silver beet, if I'm being honest.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to crack some eggs, 3 eggs, into this bowl. And you want to crumble some feta for me?
I would love to. Some lovely feta here. And I think this also is what makes it so delicious. The cheeses that are involved in a spanakopita.
Yeah.
Feta.
And you rarely have to salt this dish too because of all the beautiful cheeses which
Yeah.
have already got their salt in them.
Absolutely. So you've got 3 eggs, 1 block of feta, really easy measurements to remember.
And you don't have to put in the Parmesan, but I like to put a nice, generous dose of Parmesan for the salty effect.
Yeah, I hear you. I do too.
And then for the gorgeous moistness of it, I add some ricotta.
A whole tub?
Yep.
Yes. Now, let's talk pastry. We're using some store-bought pastry.
Yes.
But I fell in love with this when I saw you make it from scratch, the pastry too.
Oh my God, making a filo pastry from scratch is actually remarkably easy.
Okay.
So what you do with a filo pastry is, as you can see, it's in many, many layers. It's very thin, it's delicate. It's kind of like a millefeuille.
Exactly.
Like 1,000 leaves.
I always keep a stash of filo in my freezer.
Always.
Yeah.
You never know what you need it for.
Well, exactly, because then you can actually do this in the middle of the week. So how do you want me to put this in? Just...
What I do is
Yep.
I will go lengthways first.
Yep.
And then the next layer I do the other way. So I just mismatch each layer.
Okay, and I've got this huge brush to make life much easier and speed up the buttering process.
I like to be generous with the buttering. Do you?
Yes, I do.
Fabulous.
Okay, so butter on.
Don't be too rough. All right, so I've done this. I've mixed all of these ingredients and this spinach has now sufficiently wilted. Check that out. Like, there's absolutely nothing left.
Looks good.
So while I let that cool, I'm then going to move on to chopping some herbs.
Beautiful herbs. What have you got there?
So I like to add dill, then of course some parsley. If you want, you can add mint. I don't mind adding some mint.
Funny you say that. I have mint.
Gorgeous. Should we add a couple?
Yeah, I love
Couple leaves?
Even just a small amount of mint will make a difference in a dish like this. It's just so lovely with dill and parsley.
Gorgy. So I just feel like you can't really go overboard, in my opinion.
More herbs
but you
are
can
better.
cut the herbs out if you don't want them.
Exactly.
But it makes a hell of a difference.
All right, well, I'll keep layering and...
I'll do the chopping.
Sounds good.
Now, I know I said that sometimes you don't need to salt, but I am, just for good luck. Just a nice little pinch. And some pepper.
And you have told me to stop layering.
Yes, stop where you are because I only like to do half the pack on the bottom and then I put the filling in and then we do half the pack on the top.
Great idea.
Right, so I'm going to add now the cooled spinach into the cheesy mixture.
Fantastic.
Gorgy. Give that a nice stir through.
Smells good.
All right, here we go. So we're going to put this in now.
Perfect amount.
It is the perfect amount. Get all of that in there and then...
Scoop that for you.
That'd be great, thanks.
No wastage here.
Then we just push it down, flatten it out, And then we're going to complete this by adding the next layer.
Okay, so we're going to go more layering,
Yep.
folding the sides over at the end.
At the end.
Gotcha.
Okay, so now we just get rid of all the shaggy bits around the end. I sort of cut just to the edge of the dish.
Right.
And honestly, I don't care if it's not perfect.
This is a great idea because it's almost laminating the layers together, so it's
Yep.
going to stay together.
It is.
Because a lot of people will put in the sides, crimp it up, but then you've got this thick amount of dough where this is just holding it together. Very nice idea, Ash.
Oh, look.
Yeah. And I like that this is not perfect. Like with filo pastry, the less perfect it is, the crunchier it's going to be.
Oh, and you want that, don't you?
Absolutely. Bit of a haircut.
Yeah, just trim it up.
Done.
There we go. You could cook that like that.
You could. In actual fact, I would actually just break up these bits and put it
Plonk
on top.
it on top. Do you want to do that?
Let's do
Oh
it.
my God. Are we going off script here?
Yes.
Are you going to be okay with that?
Oh, you know I'm a bit of a control freak.
I know.
But
Just while you're doing that,
Yep.
I then fold these edges under.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. So I just tuck it under like this. And I just think our new idea, our random idea, is going to be gorge.
Yeah, I mean, the filo pastry just loves butter and loves a hot oven. Put that together, it's going to be extra crunchy.
It's not overly attractive, so we could probably hide some of the ugliness with that.
This is not ugly, this is beautiful. So we'll pop that on top and then it goes into the oven. How long do you cook your spanakopita for?
45 minutes or until nice and brown on the top.
Sounds good.
Okay, one more thing, and I know you're just going to be all over the place because I keep stopping you and adding new extra bits. I sprinkle some water on the top like this.
Yeah? Well, that makes sense because it goes into the oven, it's going to evaporate, giving us an even crispy top.
Crispier top.
Such a clever gal.
Thank you.
All right, into
That's
the
it.
oven. Well, Ash, this looks delightful.
It does, doesn't it? And it is sustainable because we used our offcuts.
Nothing goes to waste in my kitchen. You know how much I hate waste.
Yes, waste not, want not. So,
Exactly.
shall we?
Yep.
Okie doke. Oh,
It's music to my ears, that
mine
sound.
too. Stunning.
And do allow it to cool down. Don't want to get into that spanakopita without it just relaxing and chilling a little bit. Oh, you've nailed it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's stunning.
And
And a little cheek of lemon.
cheeky cheek on the side. And just have a look at the inside of that. Just perfect. Shall we have a taste?
Thank you.
Oh, yes. Lots of lemon. I like it with tzatziki too.
Oh, yeah.
A little on the side.
Shall I go first?
That's the spot that I wanted to go
Sorry.
for. I'll go over here.
The herbs are really popping through. I love that. The saltiness of the cheese and that crispy pastry is just, heaven.
And if you want to get your kids really into spanakopita, which is great because you want them to eat that lovely spinach, roll them up into little snails. Clever idea. I'm going to do that for Louis so he starts eating his spinach.